We are playing Kentucky Route Zero by Annapurna Interactive. As you can see at the little thing at the bottom there, that was it is a Game Pass game. I picked it up on sale a couple of months ago, but it recently hit Game Pass. It is a sci-fi or horror themed point and click adventure. I am using a guide for 100% walkthrough from True Achievements, but I've heard great things about this game. I know nothing about it other than it's point and click adventure that's kind of got horror themes related to it. So I'm excited to see where this nightmare kind of goes. But I hope you will enjoy your journey with me down Kentucky Route Zero. Uh, where's the any button? There we go. Hey, title card. Choose a slot to load. Well, you guys know me. I like movies. Put it on the videotape for now. All right. There. How do I do my settings? Is there a way to do my settings? All right. Well, hopefully we can change them as we play. Oh, there we go. Options. If I hit the start button. Text. Uh, sudden or drowsy. Text size human. Line. I don't see a difference between lion and human, but let's put it on lion. Uh, auto advanced captions. No. Let's remember those. It's this weird kind of surreal menu style. It's pretty cool. Video, modern, classic, modern. I don't know what VSync does. I'm not a member of the V Club anymore. I lost my V card years ago. Um, Trolls. Take the Xbox One controller in both hands. Just sit and feel the weight of it for a moment. It's nice, right? It melts right into your muscles. Yeah, it looks good on you. You're a natural. This is fucking weird. I love it. Kind of like David Lynch vibes in a way. So I'm all about. There's multiplayer. I didn't know there's multiplayer. I thought it was a single player game. Uh, right. Well, let's play. Swiss oils. Oh, my dog looks sick. You okay, doggo? An old hound in a straw hat. Both have seen better days. Okay. Joseph sits between gas pumps in a Queen Anne armchair. His hair is gray and his glasses darkened. Alright, well, nice that I'm a character in the game, apparently. Damn, did you hear that wreck? Truck full of bottles. I don't know, beer bottles? Whiskey? Lost a tire or something. Spilled booze and glass all over the interstate. What a mess. I hope they don't come down here looking for anything. We blew a damn fuse and it's all shut off. I hear dog. What's your dog's name? His name is Homer. Her name is Blue. Just some dog. I don't know his name. Call him Homer and make him a boy. Bit of a shuffle or a dragon, Homer's step. Kind of an old one, isn't he? Well, I guess he's got some stories then. Hey, here's some jerky for Homer. I made it myself. Didn't turn out too well, but I bet a dog will eat it. Oh, thanks. Being late, right? I can feel the sun on my neck. I bet it's just a few feet off the horizon. I've been driving all evening looking for 5 Dogwood Drive, or I've got a delivery to make on Dogwood, but I'd rather watch the sunset. I understand. Yeah, you've got to do the job you're paid to do. Maybe get some rest somewhere in there. Maybe have a drink, then back at it. There's dignity in that rhythm. So where is Dogwood Drive? Ask him about his rhythm. I just like to listen to the TV. I used to do a lot of poetry on the computer, but I don't have the ear for it lately. Listen, you and Homer would have been driving up and down 65 all night. Dogwood Drive is on the other side of, well, to get there, you've got to take the 0. 0 is a tough route to find, but you can use my computer to look up directions. You'll have to head down into the basement. Reset the circuit breaker first. I'll be happy to have those whining lights back up anyway. It's too damn quiet out here. Basement door is back there in the office. Appreciate your help, friend. Oh, and here, take this lamp. It gets dark. Oh, so he's telling me it's dangerous to go low. I love the art style. Dusty rusty sign is bolted onto the wall. These are the rules. Open flames near the gasoline. No consumption of beer or spirits on the premises. In case of sudden darkness, do not panic. Relax. Count backwards from 5. Strictly limit time spent in the basement to fewer than 3 minutes of every hour. Oh, shit. Basement people. Emily, Ben, and Bob sit in folding chairs behind a worn card table. Papers, oddly shaped dice, and highway maps cover the tabletop. Alright, basement people. We all seen a breaker box down here. Oh, sorry, didn't know there was anyone down here. Be polite. You hear something? No, sorry, I was looking at the rules again. It's easier as you go. Look, you said you rolled a 5, right? That means you get to pick up your marker and move it anywhere on the map. So it's your turn now, right? But yeah, I guess so. Where do you put that 20-sided die? I don't see it. Did you drop it? It should be easy enough to find. It glows in the dark. Oh, that's cool. Hey, there we go. Conway picks up the glowing 20-sided die and inspects it. Number 5 is facing up. Small piece of plastic, but it has a reassuring, almost comforting weight. Oh, kind of like the controller. Places the object in his jacket pocket. Alright. Alright, now that I have your game piece, are you guys going to talk to me, or are you just going to be dicks about it? Oh. Where'd they go? Were they ghosts? Alright, we'll just leave it there for if they come back. There it is. Just listen to those lights whine. Yep. Some people down in your basement playing some kind of game, but they're gone now. In the basement? No, I don't think so. Maybe that lamplight was playing tricks on you, huh? Well, strange things happen underground, especially in the dark. So, computer's in the office. You're looking for Marquez. She knows her way around those roads. She'll get you to the 0. The password is, damn, I usually just feel it out muscle memory, you know? Kind of long, kind of like a short poem, I think. One of those short poems that really sums it all up. We'll figure it out. Alright, thanks, bud. User, Conway. Joseph, because I don't think I have a, Stars drop away. That sounds pretty dope. Moon throbs. Just breathe road. How's it going in there? Figuring it all out? Sure you are. Messages, address book. We want to find Marquez, right? So I'm assuming address book. 0, Dogwood Drive, Marquez. 100 Macondo Lane. Head northeast on 65. Turn left as soon as you see that ugly tree that's always on fire. Look for the barn at the base of the mountain there. Can't miss it. Alright. Out there in Macondo somewhere, right? Yeah, that's it. Hey, look, while you were down there, I loaded that old TV of mine into your truck. Borrowed that thing from Weaver Marquez a number of years ago. Now the power is all weird over here. I can't pick up anything but static and public access anyway. She's always more of a reader, but maybe she'd want it back at home. It's a nice TV. Alright. Alright. Hey, Homer. Get going. How about a treat? Here's some jerky from the gas station attendant. Oh. Pet a dog will eat it. He's a bit odd, isn't he? Just a night shift will do that to you. He's alright. You think of this place, it's odd. I never noticed it driving by. Alright. Alright, so we need to go... Oop. Field notes. Head northeast on 65 and turn left as soon as you see that ugly tree that's always on fire. Northeast. That's this way. Alright, Mammoth Cave Parkway. Marquez Farm. Oh, there's the burning tree. See what that looks like. All black oak burns on the hill above the road. Oh, I thought I was going to see a picture of it. Alright, Marquez Farmhouse. Street lamp lights the base of a dusty path leading up the hill. Alright. And Homer does not look well. The graveyard is set off to the side of the house. Headstones are inscribed. Surnames of the unfortunate: Nowakowski, Padilla, and Marquez. House. Light switch. I was just thinking what a lovely house we have. Do you like it? Have you been here before? Did you happen to see an owl? The owls are not what they seem. I know that. Big ugly thing, all sound and fury. Well, it's gone now. All right. There used to be another house here, but we had it destroyed, and we built this one. It's very expensive. We got quite underwater. What do you do for work? Is it too difficult, or do you like it very much? I was once a mathematician. Are you looking for something in particular here? Drive deliveries for a small antique shop. It's better than being in a ditch, or I'm looking for the zero. I mean, looking for the zero. Oh, you're lost, and that old blind man sent you, is that right? Of course he did. He's nice. Did he say anything nice about me? Did he send along a gift? He asked me to return this TV set of yours. You please set it up, then I can explain how to get where you're going. The zero, I know. Set up TV. That's not how it's supposed to look. You've made a mistake setting it up. Is it a foreign object to you? Which of your parents was it who wouldn't allow you to watch television? I thought she heard ghosts in the static. Dad thought it was radioactive. I know how to set up a TV. Yeah, my mom was Carol Ann. She heard ghosts in the static. I know about that. She was ill, wasn't she? Mentally, I mean, kind of distant, fearful. No, things just had to be a certain way. Well, I mean, moms are like that, right? Have it all backwards. I'm not surprised, are you? Have you been paying attention? I don't think you have. Well, lady, you are asking me all sorts of questions. I'm gonna start paying attention now, Conway. Look closely at the television. Hey, wake up. You spaced out for a minute there. Keep out in that barn. Be tools and feed, now then books. Now I think it's mostly spiders. Gypsy, don't go in the barn. TV is picking up the wrong signal. My cousin Shannon would know more about it. She fixes TVs for a living. Well, she used to. I think the new models are giving her some trouble. Cousin, that's my father's brother's daughter, Shannon. About the same age, well, we used to be. She's older now. What? The workshop up north a ways by the lake, right where Peonia and Wax Road meet. It's a big bait and tackle shop. And she fixes TVs in the back. Do you like fishing? Honestly, I'm not convinced you should bother with the zero. Much rather you find my cousin and fix my TV, but I'll get you headed the right way. Pretty easy. Get back on 65 heading north. Take the first right after the artificial limb factory. From there, your arrival at the zero is basically inevitable, alright? Nice to know you, Conway. Keep your eyes open, especially in the dark. I'm going to turn up the music a little bit. There we go. Where'd she go? The truck. She met the strangest lady. Kind of creeped me out, Homer. Had a weird energy. That's not her. Yeah. Do I need to manually save? No, I think it auto saves. All right. My achievement guide, fortunately not a Macca's guide, teehee, is telling me to go back to the gas station. This conversation will unlock an achievement. It will also enable the final interlude, aka the game's epilogue, which will play after Act 5. Okay. Man with a large pair of antlers slung over his shoulder is speaking with Joseph. Hey, rare achievement. Like the second achievement in the game that's rare. Alright. Only a few miles outside of Hodgenville, anyway. I don't think you can do much better for accessibility and then get that new gas station if folks get lost. But maybe they should feel lost, Joseph. Just as lost then as we are always already lost, just like poor itinerant Silas wandering the road looking for a home. That's a way to look at it, I guess. Conway, oh well, hello. I heard that old truck rumble on how's Homer? Say, maybe you can help this fellow. Looking for a venue. How you said it, right? An old friend who runs a bar and they've got a real big estate, or I know a furniture warehouse you could probably break into. Let's be helpful. Can't be indoors, impossible. Alright. Alright, I'm obliged you stop a moment to help me work this through. Let me explain my charge. Decided my last 12 years to dedicated my last 12 years to design and orchestration of my life's greatest work, a grand, broadly experimental theatrical adaptation of The Death of the Hired Man by Robert Frost. You mean experimental? Well, drama is really my second love. My higher calling is pseudoscience. Yep, pseudoscience. Eternally fruitful marriage of whimsy and process has yielded such poetic specimens as astrology, phrenology, canals on Mars, and homeopath medicine. Phrenology is not a great thing. It is not a good science. Hope I have the time to explain how my pseudoscientific theory poetics find expression in this play, but now I am in a delirious rush. Event is to be formed tomorrow morning just before dawn, but in the spirit of tragedy, our venue fell through at the last minute. Been out all day, driving the highways, looking for a replacement, eyes fastened to the landscape, like a hawk scouring the field. Like a hawk, in fact, that I failed to keep an eye on my gas meter. I'm here waiting for the tow truck to bring my car so I can get back at the task. I don't mind keeping an eye out for a spot. I'm on a drive anyway. What kind of venue are you looking for? Somewhere outdoors, somewhere intimate, somewhere tragic. If you have attention to spare on your drive, I'd be grateful. All right. Here you are. Met your friend Weaver. Met her. She was there just for a minute, then she left suddenly. Yeah, she was there. You're surprised. I guess I'm not surprised. It's good that you met her. I knew the Marquez family years ago when Weaver was a young girl and her parents were studying local folk songs. Smart family. Well, some of them are smart and the rest are wise, if you know what I mean. They hit some trouble a while back and it kind of tore them all up, but you know, everyone hits trouble at some point or another. Well, not everyone, but most of us do. That we do. See Weaver Marquez again. Tell her I'm sorry about her aunt and uncle, and I hope I'll be seeing her soon. Many thanks. Alright. Conway has places to go. Alright, so we needed to go up north. Okay. My guide is saying that it's be worth looking around at weird or finding weird shit on the map right now. Oh, let's check out the car wreck. Oh my god, it was a truck full of coffins. Oh man, that's fucked. Miss Grove is the name of the sanitarium in the Halloween franchise. Louisville Road. Down Cave Parkway. Museum. Sign in front of the building just reads museum. The lights are off. Front door is open. Alright, let's check it out. You fit inside the museum doors. The ambient sound of the highway drops sharply away. The room is cold, dark, and still. Soft echoes of voices and footsteps. Lights open on a table in the center of the room. Open hallway extends to the left. Large glass doors bar the path ahead. Walk to the hallway. Walk through the glass doors. Look at the book. It's kind of like a little text adventures from the 80s. No title on the book's spine or cover. A three-word phrase is written in pencil on the first page. Smudged and indecipherable. I'm assuming it's Klatu Barada Nikto. The first page, someone has left an ink drawing of a horse. Several dozen blank pages later, at the end of the book, is an elaborate ink drawing of a one-legged man working in an antique adding machine, surrounded by whiskey bottles. Let's walk through the glass doors. Won't budge. To apply any more force would likely break them. Turn the entrance. Let's not break some glass. All right, let's check the hallway. Arched ceilings, plexiglass boxes line the walls. The hallway dead ends on a darkened display case. Display case. Several yards wide, but just a few feet off the ground. It's unlit, and back in this corner of the darkened museum, very little moonlight creeps in. Gold-plated plaque on the surface of the case is a bit easier to read. It recounts a short history of fowl hunting in the region, and then speculates abruptly about the nature of addiction. Right? Let's just go back to the car. Exit the museum. Alright, so we need to go north of farmhouse. Factory. On a ramp. Alright. That was a very short act. Or sorry, scene. Shannon speaks in large brick cell phone held up to her ear. It's $200 for 2 weeks. Kind of is an emergency. No, it's fine. I'll figure it out. True. I guess he can't kick me out for another week or two. Yeah, you're right. Oh, you gotta say love you on the phone. Never know. Never know what's gonna happen, chat. Hey, McGee. How's it going? Ranger. Conway. Excuse me, ma'am. I saw the light was on, and I'm looking for the on-ramp to... Are you here to keep me off the property? Do you believe in ghosts? Yes, I do believe in ghosts. A person be haunted? I certainly feel haunted. Sure, I guess a person could. Sometimes I feel haunted myself. What haunts you? Bad decisions, I guess. Wasted youth. God, fucking relatable. Uh, here's what it is. I drive deliveries for a shop called Lissette's Antiques, and I'm out trying to finish this job. Making a delivery to the mine. What kind of stuff you're hauling? No. I have a delivery for 5 Dogwood Drive, and I can't remember ever seeing that address before. Now I heard I need to take a highway called the Zero. Met this young lady named Weaver Marquez, and she sent me this way. So here I am. Uncommon kind of place for an off ramp, or for an on ramp. That's what it's been like so far, anyway. With what? Weaver Marquez. Do you know her? Making dinner. What are you making for dinner tonight, McGee? Uh, She's my cousin. I'm Shannon Marquez. Oh, you're the one who fixes televisions. That's right. Did she tell you that too? Of course she did. Weaver doesn't lie. One time when we were younger, she told me my dad had been in a terrible car wreck. There was crushed metal everywhere. We'd been hearing it echo through the house for years, she said. I was very upset, crying, and then my dad walked in the door. Come back from a trip to the junkyard collecting scrap metal to fashion into wind chimes. I was angry, but she said it wasn't a joke, and it wasn't a lie. But at the time, I thought she meant it as a riddle or a puzzle. But Weaver's not a puzzle, she's a mystery. Maybe the Zero is down here somewhere. Okay. Some kind of frozen chicken korma thing. Hopefully you don't eat your chicken frozen, because that's how you get like salmonella and stuff. and would possibly break your teeth. What are you doing down here, Shannon? Talked to Weaver earlier this evening too, or anyway, she talked to me. It's hard to tell if she's listening sometimes. Weaver told me I had to come down here to the old Elkhorn mine. She said I'd find something I've been looking for. What are you looking for? Not exactly sure. I have a few ideas. I'll know it when I see it. Not such a bad thing, you showing up now, all told. I'd rather not go down there alone. Your dog should stay up here, though. It's no place for a dog. This is an old mine. It runs pretty deep and tangled. If we're going to go down into it, find your on-ramp and whatever else. We've got to keep our bearings. I don't want to get turned around, okay? Got some gear here to measure conductivity, frequency response, stuff like that. Maybe we can find a way to put a signal out ahead, do some analysis, and figure out what kind of topology we're up against. Sure, let's look around. The art style reminds me of Oxenfree. Also kind of weird, eerie shit. PA system. Runs into the mine's PA. Do you think it still works? Only one way to find out. Give it a whirl. Anybody down there? Nothing. Alright. Oh, power, yeah, okay. Even when this old mine was up and running, it was tricky to keep stuff powered. You know, the miners used to have to pay just to run the fans and lights. Yeah, they got paid in these shitty plastic tokens, coal script, you know? If you want to run the fans for a bit to clear the air up, well, you have to put a token in. My parents used to work here. So did Weaver's parents. I guess a lot of folks' parents worked here. We power it up. But we just have to free up some power for the PA system. Everything is rationed. Here, set up that lamp of yours, and I'll go unplug these ceiling lights. Clears his throat nervously. The speaker's back here crackle a bit. It's on now, right? They're saying something in the mouthpiece. Well, yeah, I hear you. My controller is vibrating now, from whatever it is. Need to measure the echo delay time and figure out how deep the tunnels run. Just make some noises into the mouthpiece. Lady, I'm not a scientist. Rubs a finger along the surface of the mouthpiece. Like a, I guess, ASMR person. Let's do taps. Scrapes a coin. Knocks on the table. And we'll whistle. A long delay, these tunnels run deep. I bet some of them have ruptured or joined up with a cave system. Alright, I set up my spectrum analyzer, so just say something into the mouthpiece and we can get a sense for how narrow the mine tunnels are. Don't be shy, just say anything that comes into your head. Tell me a story about something, or what did you have for breakfast today? Had breakfast with Lisette. He made biscuits. Talked about her late husband Ira. We talked about the day's work. We listened to the radio. All right, well. Looks like the tunnels are pretty cramped. Yeah, low ceilings. Hope you're ready to stoop a bit. Hey, you're probably used to it. One more test. We just need to know if the air is breathable or if it's too thin or too dense. Sit real close to the mouthpiece and breathe. Measure the resonance of your breath with the air in the tunnels. Just try to relax. Try to breathe naturally. Conway breathes and thinks about the road. He remembers a moment earlier in the day. Remembers a moment when he was younger. He's trying to equalize. My dog ate my homework. Sorry to hear that. Homework is still due. Guess you got to redo it, Sam. Visualizes a hot meal. Reason relaxes as a peal of feedback and loose rock engulfs him. How you doing today, Sam? God, I love that little Toby emote. Jesus, are you alright? What the hell? My leg is stuck. Okay, I'm gonna pull you out. We have to get you out of here. Here you go. Okay, are you hurt? Can you put any weight on that leg? Fine. Try to stand up. Careful, I'm right here. Damn, don't worry, I've got you. That leg is in bad shape. Let's get you onto the tram. Here you go. Now let's see if this thing has power. Well, I mean, considering everything else was not powered up. Okay, here's some luck, right? We should be able to ride this tram right out of one of the auxiliary exits, if there are any. I think there are. What about the on-ramp? Just find the exit, then figure out what to do from there. That's our first priority. Okay. Controls are over on your side. Let's get moving. You guys played this? Any of you guys played this? Anybody in chat? Oh, okay. Oh, fuck. There's people there. It's on Game Pass. Um, for those of you who are gamers. Let's poke around here, down here a little bit more. Oh, okay. Here we are. Let's get out of here. Still like to look around a bit. I think I saw a tunnel with some broken up tracks back there. I'm wondering what's down there. Okay. Wait, did I just fuck for an achievement? Okay. Okay, I chose the right thing. I chose the right thing, chat. I did it. I wasn't looking ahead of my achievement walkthrough. See Shannon exploring a dark tunnel on foot. Rotator so she is directly facing the player. Wait until the hum intensifies and color radiates from the lantern. Turn her away. Shannon will have hypnotized us and will be rewarded with an achievement. That. Hey, there we go. $90 gamer coins. That's a lot of gamer coins, gamers. Helmets. Didn't think you're coming back. Did you find what you were looking for? Yeah, maybe. Look, we're not going to talk about that anymore, okay? Sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm just on edge. I'll be okay once I get away from this mine. How's the leg? I can walk on it, but it's slow. I'll try not to get too far ahead of you. You don't mind my hitching ride, do you? I kind of get a lift out here. I wasn't sure if when I'd be headed back I can drive. Maybe that's best. Don't worry, I've been driving since I was 9. Guess I should look for another route to Dogwood Drive. Yeah, alright. Well, maybe asking Weaver about the zero was the wrong place to start. Maybe we should just ask her for specific directions. Answers are complicated enough without a layer of indirection at the question. Saw Weaver at my workshop that's up north by Lake Nolan, right at Wax and Peonia, in the back of the bait shop. Pretty glamorous, right? These are the times we live in. He's either up there or back at the farmhouse. Whichever you want to head to first, just let me know. What? My truck. Conway heads back into the night. Alright. Let's go to the house. Oh, great. We're walking with a limp. It's going to take longer. Oh. They're not even going up the path here? Why is it not letting me go up? Why can't I be running up that hill like Kate Bush sang about? Oh fuck! That startled me. Now we already checked out the graveyard. She can go straight to the house. Shannon. Where she was? Yeah, it makes sense. This was where Weaver and her parents lived. They took out a bunch of loans, you know, and how this place is built. Do you have any debts? Owe some people some apologies. You're lucky that's all you owe. Parents were like that until the company store found a way to get to them. My dad, it was tokens to run the fans and air purifiers. For my mom, it was canaries. New solutions to the same problem, but they sure sounded different. Weaver had debt too, a lot of it, all tuition. How did she pay it off? She didn't. She had no income. None of them did. Eventually, Weaver put those math skills to work on all the red numbers in the family checkbook and got a clear sense just how hopeless their situation was. So she left. I guess she just drove away in the middle of the night. They woke up in the morning. The car was gone. Never came back until tonight. Someone else told me to come here and talk to her. Huh? Okay, I guess you aren't the only one she's been talking to. Well, that's not something you see every day. That old TV right there? Well, that is a damned antique for you. I had a model like that in the shop once. But I had to sell it off to make rent. Most painful decision I ever made. Hey, do you mind if I open it up? Looks like the dials are all corroded, and the screen is leaking light a bit. Come on, I bet Lisette would never forgive you for letting a specimen like that fall into disrepair. Tubes are all messed up. Looks like they've been in a swamp or a cave or something. There's moss growing on this one. That's okay. I have a few spares in my bag. Here, I pulled this one out of an old computer monitor. Just needs to be recalibrated a bit. Okay, that should be seeing something now. Are you seeing anything? A little bit to the left. Damn, okay. I think the contacts are dirty. Now don't go telling my customers I clean off old vacuum tubes with spit. I just gotta turn it north-south and... You don't think cleaning a vacuum tube actually does anything? Gonna be honest. There's fucked or it isn't. Look pretty. End of Act 1. Alright. Limits and demonstrations is the interlude between acts, I guess. Let's go ahead and do that then. Actually, I'm gonna get some water before we start the next part. Reading out all the text is drying out my mouth, so hold on just a second here. Alright, limits and demonstrations, let's play. Okay. A Lula Chamberlain retrospective. Marking the first major public showcase of her work in over 20 years, this retrospective exhibition of her work by pioneering installation artist Lula Chamberlain prizes the diagonal slice through time, place, and form. Pieces on display here were individually debuted over a period of 35 years, designed in Chamberlain's various homes and studios between her beloved Mexico City and her native Elizabethtown. Oh, like the Cameron Crowe movie starring Orlando Bloom and Kirsten Dunst. They represent a range of scale and impact from the intimate warmth of vertex texture fetch to the infamous visage, the latter of which requires a vertical clearance of over 30 feet. All right. But these works share a confounding legacy. In each of their debut exhibitions, they were nearly impossible to install. Galleries and museums balked at the scale, power requirements, and highly skilled labor involved maintaining these works for display. Some of their debuts collapsed under the weight of logistics, only to be successfully executed much later. So, just as they describe the outer limits of Chamberlain's range as an installation artist, the geographical edges and vertices of her itinerant home life, the beginning and end of her distinguished career, the works on display here also trace the extremes of our capabilities, the frontiers of our patience as both viewers and exhibitors. Are we capable of viewing these works as they were meant to be viewed? Do we even want to be? Alright. I'm not going to read all this shit here. What do you think she means by puzzle? Weird, I guess something you could... Oh, these were the people from the basement that were playing a game. Overdubbed Nam June Pike installation in the style of Edward Packer. 65, 73, and 80, magnetic tape, handheld tape playback head, speaker system, voice of the artist, computer synthesized speech. Interactive. How does it work? Bunch of old tape, and you just run this tape playback head along it. Just listen to the recordings, I guess. As he drags the playback head along the tape, a woman's voice issues unsteadily from the speakers. Start in the middle. Donald and Joseph are in the hallway. I'm in an office. The walls are lined with filing cabinets. The drawers hang open. The door is ajar. Massive computer looms in the corner. There's some punch cards on the floor. Oh, Joseph is the name of the gas station guy. Set options in monotone. Can't read punch cards by sight. Donald can, I think. Pretty underwhelming. Alright, Cave, alright, this is fucking weird. Put the caves card in. The trail! Like a tendency, there tend to be fewer plants here on the path we've been walking. Okay. And we're walking at the edge of a massive hole. The dirt gives way to mossy rock as the ground sinks into darkness. Joseph and Donald are following a rope down into the cave. They have computer equipment back to their backs. So do I. Oh, is this how the gas station was built? To the cave. Last trip, everything's down here now. Final resting place. Don't be so morbid. Remember, upon gesture, rotate 180 degrees and advance 23 inches. Go with remember. Last recording I'll make on this tape, and then I'll drop it in the mail tomorrow. Then who knows? All right. Been recording on this tape for 15 years, I think. A lot of other things happened, so here's a story. I met Donald and Joseph. They were both students, and I was in a band performing on campus. They came to my show, and then we met at some bar and had a few drinks together. Joseph wanted to impress me, so he stole a metal cocktail tumbler and gave it to me. Got kicked out, wandered drunkenly until morning, finally ended up at a diner, and now I use the tumbler to store extra pens on my desk. So I'm out of tape. I guess I'll just let it run out while I drive. No instructions? No. I don't think we ever reached this long one at the top here. Is it cheating to skip over there? I won't tell a soul. Think of our work, our research. We'll die in these damn cold caves. What about those men? You know they'll come back. Go deeper, that's all. They'll never find us. You hear their voices? They'll find you, but not me. I'm going back to the surface. Stop, your stupid fight is ringing through the whole damned cave. Joseph is right, we can't stay here. I'm leaving too, but I'm not going back to the surface. I'm taking my station wagon, and I'm heading down the zero. We lost forever. We need your voice for the machine, Lula. It only recognizes your voice. Send you this tape when I'm done recording. I'll put it in the mail, and you can see what your damn machine does with it. Oh. Okay. That's, interesting looking. Visage, 1984, unknown media. What is it made of? It's a mystery. It looks like ribbon, bandages. Oh, have you seen The Invisible Man? It's a slice of visage to build a visage, a puzzle to its owner. What? A poem I read. I think it was written by a computer. Sounds like it. Seems like your kind of thing. The picture on the TV. What's that? It's a lighthouse. There's always a man, there's always a city, there's always a lighthouse. No, it's a weather vane or a windmill or something. Is it a lighthouse? Spinning coin suspended, correcting for angular motion. 1976 found materials. What a lonely image. Image on the screen or the whole thing? Microfilm reader, that flickering coin. Have you guys ever used a microfilm reader? Like a microfiche? You know, it's like terribly outdated technology now. Alright, let's exit through the gift shop. Oop. The show's exhausting. Yeah. How are these all? This is like the beginning of the game. The Xbox people just like start it and then fuck off from it, or what? All right, let's play Act Two. Letter attention, Lula Chamberlain, regarding your application. Thank you for your application to the Gaston Trust for Imagined Architecture's annual fellowship. Received a record number of applications this year, over 100 in total. And regrettably, we can award only one fellowship position per year. As you know, our review process includes a multi-phase blind committee analysis of portfolio submissions, as well as a careful research by a panel of subject matter experts on each applicant's notability and relevance in the field. All right. Must be extremely selective in our process so as to maintain the standards we have established over our 35 years in operation. Our panel did not select your application. I urge you to consider reapplying next year. Many young artists and architects reapply for a few successive years before being accepted. All right. Dearly, Dr. Carl Stone Norden, architect, Gaston Trust for Imagined Architecture. Below the printed text is a hastily handwritten note. Sorry for the condescending form letter. Love your work. Unfortunately, I just do the mail here. Your obedient servant, Robert. Okay. Put it in the bag. Proposals. Source through documents all printed on a fading letterhead regarding Bureau of Reclaimed Spaces. For one, site hospital proposed use auto dealership. Okay. Distillery proposed use graveyard. Okay. Basketball court proposed use kennel. Oh, let's check out the graveyard. That seems creepy. Built on top of a graveyard originally. That's how you get fucking poltergeists. You build on top of a burial ground. Opposed. Don't want it. Don't want haunted stuff. Hospital closed due to repeated sanitation violations. Auto dealership sanitation requirements comparatively lax. I would hope. Small operating rooms could be repurposed into offices. Large cubicle-style administrative offices could be repurposed into showrooms. Let's do indoor. Carrington clears his throat. See, it's not important. Got that. You do important work here now. Maybe it's not sublime art, but it's the famous dramatist who visited Mexico and said, "Here, there is no art. Things are made for use." Been to Mexico. You've seen the murals. You know about all that. So my own thoughts are wandering clearly. I've got a lot on my mind clearly. Well, I'll come straight to it then. Clerk upstairs tell me you've been assigned to my proposal. I've heard nothing in weeks, and I assumed it had been swallowed up some dragon of administration, but I've received your proposal, and I'm afraid it's impossible. Uh-oh. Of course, I'm sorry to have bothered you. Lula, I'll go now. Oh, Lula, I thought you might like to know. I saw Joseph this evening, just after sunset. We sat for a bit, drank some cold coffee, talked about university days, better days. Oh, is he Donald? Is Carrington's first name Donald? Maybe for him. Bureau of Reclaimed Spaces. I'm assuming this is kind of like Control. It's weird egg shit. Barrier. Bell. Receptionist. We are better late than never, I guess. Just unload the whiskey over there by the elevator. I guess I'll figure something out. Is this place inside or outside? A bit lost, ma'am. You're not this sorry. Honest mistake. Supposed to have a little celebration here at the office, but the whiskey never showed up. I saw your truck and thought, but you don't really look like one of the boys from the distillery anyway. Celebrating. The less I understand, the better. When I'm here, I keep the fans turning and the furnace hot. For the bell, when I get home, I'm a different person. I don't have to think about it. I just paint. Okay. Clear, you're new to this territory. I expect you just mean to be passing through. Looking for Dogwood Drive. Do you know where that is? Dogwood. Nope. I'm going to need to talk to someone upstairs about that. One of the map clerks. First, we've got to get you in the system, so you'll need an appointment with one of the ingestion clerks. Let's see. Rick has booked proofreading drafts all afternoon and Wanda's out on the site. We make some calls and see if we have anyone free. There are some books over there in the waiting area, or just take a look around. Okay. Seen our grotesques? Nani? Alright, what's the story, Morning Glory? Oh good, I thought you'd left. People can be so impatient, you never know. I'm having a meeting with Lula Chamberlain. She's a senior clerk and doesn't usually handle the ingestion process. She's the only one with room on her plate this evening. Schedule says she's on the 5th floor reviewing some diagrams, okay? Elevator's just back to the left there, 5th floor. Books. Service manual for a sewage pump, some architectural plans for a bungalow, and a slim collection of Japanese death haiku. Alright, that sounds gloomy. Envelope is protruding from the bottom of the stack. Pick up the envelope. Reads Bureau of Secret Tourism. In several small handwritten brochures with ritualistic directions to bizarre locations. Alright, that's fucking creepy. Elevator. He's on the 5th floor, right? Hands a column of elevator buttons. For an achievement, we need to ignore and go to the 1st floor. Very much so, yes. You pointing in the right direction then. Pretty straightforward process. First, you'll need to get a case number assigned. Talk to Clerk Metzstein about that. She's just over there at the end of the room. Happy to help. All right. Clerk Metzstein. Hi, how are you? Fine, thanks. I just need your ingestion card and a list of your last 5 permanent addresses. Ingestion card. For this achievement, apparently I can't choose anything Shannon says. No ingestion card. Okay, that's okay. Just go to Clerk Bohm first. Get you set up with one. Just over there in the corner. Happy to help. All right. Out of here for an ingestion card. No problem. Rummages through some papers on his desk. Happy to help. A few folders and quickly closes them. Looks like I'm out, but I know there's some back in the archive. I have to put in a special request with Clerk Macmillan. She's the document czar. Got all this bureaucratic red tape. Straight back at the end of the office there by the file cabinets. Okay. An ingestion card, please. Shouldn't be a problem. They're easy to fill out. Just ask Clerk Metzstein. She'll get you sorted. This is like trying to get anything done in any kind of organization. I don't have a card yet, lady. Okay, so it's the same dialogue loop here. Oh. All right. Documents request. Absurd, where's Lula? And so now that we've gotten our achievement, we can have Shannon argue for us. Lula right there in the middle, woman with cardigan. Let's talk to Lula. Fun in the paperclip labyrinth. Well, you made it eventually. Like exhausted. I'd offer you my seat, but my ankles are turning on me. I'm fine, thank you. No, you're not. How stoic, or is it romantic? Are you a suffering artist? I'm no artist. Good for you. It's a tedious pursuit rewarded by an arsenal of useless skills and a touch of arthritis. Is this lady eternal? An artist with arthritis who lives in Kentucky? Dr. Truman says my joints are eroding one another. They've been collaborating for decades. Only natural they want to kill each other now. Alright. Enough about my hateful wrists and ankles. Concrete bunker of an office is just a waypoint for you. Sure. Where is it you're trying to go? We're looking for 5 Dogwood Drive. Dogwood Drive, huh? That's funny. Do you know I used to live on a Dogwood Drive? Years ago, a grimy old house, basement full of insects, attic full of birds. I had a few roommates. We all worked at the university. I had a dog. I drank whiskey and beer and made sculptures. Oh, is it going to be that our dog is her dog? That Homer's her dog? Gas station attendant told us we need to take the Zero to get there. Gas station attendant, I see. Friendly blind man about my age, hangs out with an old cat, likes to pretend he's a poet. Name is Joseph. Do you know him? Used to work together and we lived together. We were friends. That was a long time ago. We haven't spoken in years. Do you know why he's pointing you this way? Because he's still in love with me, of course. Now he's implicated you quite inconsiderately, and in your condition, it's appalling. Very sorry for wasting your time, but I'm afraid you've been misled. Excuse me. Where's the Dogwood Drive you lived on? Maybe it's the same one. No, it's not possible. One I lived on is now called Pale Dogwood Drive. We've renamed all the streets. You see too many streets with the same names. It was never a problem before, but now we have these databases, and it's all too confusing for the computer. The computer has no sense of ambiguity, so it proclaims an error. Name collisions, they call them. My Dogwood Drive is Pale Dogwood Drive, and another might be Large Leafed Dogwood Drive, or Himalayan Flowering Dogwood Drive, and so on. But one of them is still just Dogwood Drive, or so we might hope. Alright. Really a matter of consulting records, of which we have an abundance here. We have a record on those streets. Expect we must. They'll be up in archives and records, 4th floor. It'll be filed under O for onyms, probably, or G for generic, or maybe S for specific. Depending on which part of the street name was changed. Okay. Now for another achievement, I'm going to go to the 2nd floor. Supposed to go. We're going to go to the 2nd floor for the achievement. We want those gamer coins, gamers. 2nd floor conference room. Oh my god, all the bears are on the 3rd floor? But the bears can smell the menstruation. How do I get to the balcony? Oh, Oregon. Cheerful, tinny elevator music. I don't hear the music. Oh, now I do. So bizarre. Totally feels like David Lynch kind of thing. Which you guys know I'm all about. Alright, if I return the balcony, is that going to pop the achievement now? Yeah, it will. Alright. Alright, we're going to go to the 4th floor because we don't want to fight the bears. Archives and records, so 4th floor. Bears. And imagine having a building and you just have one floor just for bears. Alright. Search the documents. And this place is a mess, okay? Take a look through that logbook, I guess. Maybe there's some kind of system to all these boxes. I'll just start digging. Small logbook has a smart leather cover. A few notes are scribbled on the inside covers. Most pages are just lists of titles, names, and dates. Side front cover. Do not transfer any more records from the storage unit until we get the new file cabinets in. We're up to F, and that will have to do for now. Alright. Let's go page 1. Bailey Antique Shops folder missing. Listed checked and on page 63, but not present. Oh, does that mean the place where I'm supposed to be working? Page 63, alright. Check in Bailey Antique Shops Monday 3 p.m. Signee Ed Bohm. Okay, we already got that one. Put it away, put it away, put it away now. Nothing meaning there. Half of these boxes aren't even labeled, and the rest are all from the first few letters of the alphabet. You can find anything with an O or a G or an S. That clerk knows somewhere else we can. Alright, let's go back to Lula. Lula Lemon, I believe her name is. Office is down the first floor. Scans the column of elevator buttons. 5th floor. Diagrams and drafts. Blah, blah. Clerk's offices. Nothing that's unfortunate. Well, they must still be in transit. See, we've only moved into this new venue somewhat recently, and it's all a bit in progress. This was a cathedral not so long ago, can you believe it? Then the Bureau reclaimed it. The old congregation has been directed to one of our storage facilities for their activity. That's where you'll find the street name records I expect. At the church, Marianne at reception can give you directions. Come back here when you have the files, and we'll begin the necessary paperwork to have the information analyzed. And while you're out on the road, you might want to stop and see Dr. Truman about your leg. Specialist regarding ailments of the joints and limbs, and I know he works at night. Home office is in a small neighborhood on the east edge of Bowling Green. Okay. Here's his card. Do stop and see him. That leg is a miserable sight. Take care of each other. Oh, that's nice. Lobby. What the fuck? Crab is wearing an empty inkjet cartridge as a shell. Alright. Crab is wearing a dense chain of paper clips as a shell. Marianne. Yeah, what you need. Lula said you could direct us to church. Sure, that old storage lot. Just get back on the zero and drive until you hit the crystal, then turn around. Makes sense. Once you get on the road, you can handle it. Alright. Hey, Homer. He's getting kind of stiff now, Homer. I don't know if it's a good sign. I hope it is. I'm not, no doctor, not by a long shot. Alright. What are these crabs doing? Vanilla folder as a shell. That doesn't seem like a good shell. Rock time. They head back into the night. The crystal. Find the crystal, then turn around, okay? 8192. Oh, okay. Bureau of Secret Tourism. Drive clockwise until you reach a feather. Okay. Pipe organ. Staircase. Vector. Alright, so I need to go counterclockwise. Cenote. Crystal, alright. Alright, and you find self-storage. Bat wings. Cactus. Lightning bolt. Sandwich. Syrup sandwich. We're looking for self-storage here. Alright, so now it's starting to repeat. Oh, I can just select this, I guess, to have Shannon try me. Make this easier for everybody involved. Self-storage, alright. St. Thomas Church. Give me the deets, tips, and tricks so I don't have to follow a guide the whole time. Chris, there's a guide for an optimal playthrough. I'm just kind of stumbling around, but trying to keep on track for the achievements. A lot more that can be done. How you doing, Chris? All right, let's talk to the janitor. Brandon, oh, here for the night mass? No, I'm here for the easy 1Ks. What kind of mass is it? Tonight it's a homily on work and need. I haven't heard this one before. Are you the preacher or where's the congregation? Guess this must look pretty strange at church without a congregation. And when they first moved in here, man, this place was packed. Had a mass every night, 2 on Sunday. Got a bit awkward to fit everyone in, and the numbers quickly dwindled. Once folks started to see it as a thing that was falling apart, they lost their center of gravity, just started wobbling. Teacher stopped coming too, but he left his old tapes. Same with the organist, and I found some old acetates in the bureau archives, photos of people in churches, so I kept it running. What you have to, right? We've all got a job. Work is play for mortal stakes. Title of the evening's homily, in fact. I guess if you folks aren't here for the mass, you must be looking for the old bureau records. I moved them down to unit 315 to make room for the mass. Down at the other end of the building. Same floor. I need to get the night mass started, but you can borrow my keys. I'll go. You wait here. Rest your leg. You're looking kind of pale. A nice lady. Well, I'd better get this running. Alright. Is your whole family Catholic? No, we're not religious. I just watched and listened while the congregation did all this stuff, and I probably don't understand as much of it as you might think. Anyway, I know how to run the overhead projector and the tape player. At least I know enough to keep it going, right? How do you like working here? Okay, I don't know what else I would do. I used to play a lot of card games, in high school. Some of my friends went to college. Most of them just got jobs. Maybe in a few years we'll be hanging out in bars, playing darts or something. You're not allowed to play cards in the bar. It looks like gambling. Oh, that makes sense. The leg is killing me. My lonely leg is killing me. Everyone's telling you to go see a doctor. Hey, I get it. Too expensive. My dad cut his arm pretty bad on a job, but he stitched himself back up because we didn't have health insurance. Oh, go figure, America. But then his hand didn't work very well, and he got pretty depressed. And eventually, he just sort of... Well, I guess I don't know what he should have done. Who knows, right? So this is like a hobby. Ask me what my hobbies were. I'd say card games, science fiction, perspective geometry, but I run the slideshow and I play the tapes. I don't get paid for it. I take it pretty seriously, but nobody's telling me I should. Is that a hobby? Seems like there ought to be a more serious word for it. Okay, that's it. Next, there's some rituals that you and I aren't allowed to participate in, I don't think, and I don't remember them anyway. Alright, I got it. We're just talking about hobbies. File on street name changes. You don't look good. Back to the bureau and get this straightened out, and then maybe we should go see that doctor the clerk recommended. Okay. Alright, later, Brandon. You alright? What the hell? Okay, my leg is stuck. Leg is pinned. I'm gonna pull you out. We have to get you out of here. Okay, there you go. Are you okay? Are you hurt? Can you put any weight onto that leg? It's fine. Walk it off. Okay. Try to stand up. Careful, I'm right here. Damn, don't worry, I've got you. That leg is in bad shape. Here, let's get you onto the tram. There you go. Now let's see if this thing has power. Hey, old man, look at me. Can you hear me? What happened? Oh no, he collapsed. I think he blacked out. He was mumbling about the old man for a minute. The old mine where we met. I need to see that doctor. Yes, you do. Hands Brennan the doctor's card. How do we get to this address from here? I don't know. It's pretty tricky going back and forth between, you know, here and there. It was the only way I know. Some of those folks do it all the time. Commuters. Okay. Go back the way you came, find the crystal, and then turn around. Alright. Crystal. Alright, and now we can turn around. Pipe organ. Staircase. Projector. Down. I always switch to the sleep in the corner and chill drive, but curious to see doing the right thing here. Wheelbarrow. Alright. Antlers like Carrington has. Scarecrow. Dang, Scarecrow, you spooky. Oh, the jaws? Okay. Hero. Oh, we made it, chat. Alright, so from here. Oh, Carrington. Hello, my friends. I'm relieved to run across you again. Hello, Homer. No better place than the road for a hound. I'm afraid I've been unsuccessful in my search for a venue for my play. Have you found anything in your travels? The old Elkhorn mine. There's a self-storage facility not far from here. Do it back at the gas station. Yeah, because the others are all indoors. He wanted an outdoor thing. Equus Oils by the interstate had never occurred to me. This scent compellingly desolate. The roar of cars and trucks resonating through nearby overpasses. Yeah, the psychoacoustics of the space are of prime concern. Yeah, definitely. A field of perceptual study. How do we perceive sound? What does it do to our souls? How does sounds work through us? The play must resonate through my actors in their performance. And then it must reverberate out from them and again resonate through the audience. Theater is mostly acoustic, you see. Obviously. I think it will do wonderfully. I can already hear the desolate cry of the road. Been immeasurably helpful. If you have time later this evening, I'd love to go over my production notes with you. Meet me there in a few hours if you like. Alright. Many thanks. Alright, later, dude. Alright, Marianne. Need to get. Can we talk to Lula? Right, she left in a big hurry. Actually, something happened with your meeting. Seemed pretty interested in the gas station attendant. We need to get to Interstate 65. Say the attendant seemed distressed. Heading back to the interstate. I can process you whenever you're ready to go back. Just let me know. We've got a few more things. No, let's get processed, chat. Can you tell us how to get to this address? We're looking for Dr. Truman. Of course, this is a neighborhood just outside of Bowling Green. On 65 going southwest, take a right just past the observatory. Just before the river. If you continue north, you'll be there shortly. Okay. Happy to help. Alright, let's get in our vehicular device. Alright, so... Oh. Somebody's phone number is there. It's unsettling. Going southwest, just take a right just past the observatory, just before the river. Continue north, you'll be there shortly. Okay. And there's the gas station. Dr. Truman's house, question mark? Been demolished. In its place is a large museum still partially under construction. Alright, enter the museum. Once inside, we're gonna go to the south. Come on, Xbox Series X, you should load faster than this. Alright. Assume they were from the power company. You know how they've always coming by and unannounced messing with this or that. I just shut myself up in my room to wait it out. No sense in getting involved. Definitely weren't from the power company. Well, I wouldn't complain if they were, really, with that storm going on. I know they have to do their business. It doesn't affect me. Got my generator, but you know, some of these folks around here are unprepared. People do be walled in when there's no electricity. Totally unprepared. All right. Limp towards the south. Alright, there's the elevator we're looking for. Oop. Used to holding down the left bumper to get the move faster from the quarry.
Or I heard the man and the lady talking when they first came in, but they didn't see me. What are you doing up that late? Mom lets me stay up late all the time. She said it's okay. Just looking for frogs. Froggy! You should be careful with frogs. They'll give you warts. What were the man and the lady talking about? The man said his leg was hurting him. They're looking for Dr. Truman, but he was already gone. They didn't know, so they kept looking around. Oh, that's not nice. Catwalk, but we have a dog with us. See what's in here. You could tell they were worn. It was late at night, but just brushing around. Some urge to see to the older man's injury, so it's understandable. How was he injured? His leg had twisted or something. He held it while he walked, made these painful little sounds in his throat. Oh, how? I don't know. I didn't ask. It would have been rude, I think. We just don't know. I suppose we never will. Take the closed captioning off because it's getting in the way of the little icon there. Wish you would step back from that ledge, my friend. Cut ties with all the lies that you've been living in. You folks drive up. I'll like your truck. What kind of truck is that? Where Dr. Truman is. He's out in the forest. Me and Julian took him out there a few nights ago. He didn't want to come back. He lives there all the time now. Museum is an okay place to live in the daytime, but it's no good at night. Folks just can't sleep in a place like this, or when they do, it gives them nightmares, so we take them out to the forest to sleep and bring them back in the morning. Alright? Family on the forest? Oh no, I don't know where they are. Me and Julian. Julian and I were looking for them for a while, but anyway, we have a job to do now. Taking these people out to the forest at night so they can sleep, and maybe the rest of them will be able to, like Dr. Truman, and want to stay out there while we get nothing back. We'll get back to looking. Oh God, I can read. Can you tell us how to get to the forest? You have to follow the Green River way out east, and then hop over Lake Cumberland. The roads don't go there, but me and Julian can take you. We were just about to go anyway. We just got to call him over. All right. All right. That was a linguistic choice. Wait. We just get heated by... I'm so confused, chat. Alright, Green River. I want to go this way, bird. Alright, so we're looking for Lake Cumberland. Need to go northeast. House. Church. Bait shop. A corn mine. All the skinnier branch once the river forks. Guess that's the skinnier fork. Alright, is this Lake Cumberland here? Okay, and then we need to get to the forest. The music is not like the meditative ambiance I've been listening to the last few days. Helped me get my sleep schedule, or get sleep since I wasn't sleeping well last week. All right, Green River. Where am I supposed to go now? Oh, there's Lake Cumberland. Okay. Forest, we found it, chat. Choose scene 5. Okay, just take it easy. We got to get back on the road. We need to get this leg looked at first. Right now, you're no condition to haul anything out of that truck, even when we do find Dogwood Drive. And why is this delivery so important to you? It's my job. It's my last delivery. Oh, you're retiring or something? Or, sorry, closing up the shop. That's damn.
Lost all my money but a $2 bill, $2 bill, boys, $2 bill. Lost all my money.
You can see where the settlement ends over there. thinking about getting back to work. Almost there. We'll get you patched up and back in the truck. We can handle this. Have any family you're close with, brother or sister, kids? Just Lisette's family, I guess. Husband, bunch of kids. Her husband, Ira, and I were friends. She had this great kid named Charlie. Well, I guess it's just me and her now. You're still a family, right? I guess I was always closest with Weaver, as close as someone can be with a girl like that. She was always on her own wavelength, but we were the same age growing up, and everyone else was so busy. When she disappeared, I got pretty angry, and I guess I just stayed that way. I never really understood her, but I knew her. It's lonely without someone like that around. Sorry, you're a good listener. Yes, I am. Okay, I'm gonna turn the music down because it's super loud in my headset, so I'm sure it's loud for you guys based on I'm seeing the audio on OBS.
Stuck in a raining
Inside with Dr. Truman, are you coming in? I lost sight of you for a minute. Be nice. Have you lost track of your family earlier? Yep, it's easy to get lost, especially out in the woods like this. I never really get lost though, I just look out for Julian, he's always around. Folks had a really nice house, bigger than any of these tree houses, or any of these houses, not tree houses. But it made them worried all the time, then the bank took it back. We had to sleep at the bus station, but I couldn't ever get to sleep. So I just went out to fly around every night with Julian. We flew really far, and we never got lost. When we came back in the morning, they were all gone. They just left you? Yeah, like Joe Dirt. I don't think so. All our stuff was still there. Maybe they got lost somewhere. Let's go see what's on TV. Dr. Truman's got that high top fade. I think during that exit interviews when I really realized how badly they had me. How else can you pay for medical school? I have college friends with debts that you can't expect to pay that back unless you're planning to sell painkillers on the side or something. Oh, it does sound like Kentucky. Or, some kind of administrative thing. I don't know. Having seen what arthritis did to my grandmother, my best friend in high school destroys wrists building synthesizers. I mean, it was like 17. Ailments of the joints and limbs just seem important to me. That answers your question. Getting a scholarship with that pharmaceutical company had a lot of strings attached, but at least I have somewhere to practice, even if I have to follow their market trends a bit. And hey, thanks to all of those seminars, I'm an expert on the medical uses of Neripnol trademark. Not so bad. How about that leg? What happened exactly? Like something grabbed my leg in the dark. Like an animal or a piece of machinery. That could be ugly. I've seen some joints twisted right out. Never mind. Start the examination. Oh, we're playing doctor. Thinking about travel. They're traveling and they want to go home. It's dark and rainy and they don't know where to go, but they're not scared. Do you think they'll figure it out? Maybe not, but they'll figure something out, yeah. Friend's in pretty bad shape, isn't he? We can't handle. You might have a few things to look out for in the future. Be a bit gentler with the leg or the walk, but you'll be okay. I've dealt with similar cases before. So the anesthetic we'll use is called Neripnol EM. It's pretty experimental. It's more appropriate in cases like yours. The way it works is I'll count backwards from 5 to start the process. We'll just have a normal conversation as the Neripnol EM takes effect. I'll get started. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So let's talk about billing for a moment. The pharmaceutical company contracted with was recently acquired by an energy company that has some different standards for billing and revenue, so it's a bit complex now. Oh, this is getting fucking super surreal. Use the fire punch. I don't think that's an option in this game, Chris. End of Act 2. I can't believe that so early in the game and like no one's playing this all the way out. But I guess it's such a bizarre thing. All right.
The entertainment. Audience members cough. Student production is audacious. Okay. Director's notes. Act 1 sound cue. What am I doing here? 2 GD hot. Dude, are you in Sacramento too? Alright. Progress through the stage play by looking at the characters when they're speaking. You can speed up the dialogue. Pause the play to observe the set's details, including the audience. Enjoy the show. Alright. It's cool in here. Yep. Like Babylon outside. DD, you're right. Well, cool in here. An oasis. Wonder how Ted's holding up. AC. Down there, they all have it. Sure, you're right. I've never been to Texas. I was in Dallas for like 36 hours once. Um, blah, blah, blah. Sure, they all have air conditioning. Too cold almost. July even. Got a hotel. Yeah, hotel life. That's living. Be too much. I mean, what's to stop him, really? Eat some tall thing at the hotel bar? Ah, Ed's a good man. I know. Wouldn't run around. You're right. How about a beer? A beer today. Hard times whiskey. All you've got? Good whiskey. Local. Yeah. Take deliveries from them? Sure. You ever see one of them? Boys from Hard Times? What? I heard they're strange. Work hard. Make a good whiskey. Who are we to judge? Sure, who are we? No one of consequence. What's all this bread for? Let's get this bread, gamers. Sandwiches. Rain's Law. Huh. Old ones went bad while you were on vacation. You have a good time. Sandwich is rotted. Oh, you know me. And shut it off. 7 days on a beach, and all I could think about was work. The new kitchen, maybe hire a hostess. A hostess? The lower depths? Ha, crazy. Nah, not so crazy. In a bar down there in New Orleans. I had a hostess. It was some dive. Seats you and I don't know. Points out the specials. We have specials every night in here. Drink specials? Make cocktails? Nah. Food specials. Monday night chicken. I don't know. Grilled chicken? Caesar salad? Class it up. Best would have liked it. Here's the best. Yeah, yeah. Let me grab a. Here's the best. Good Christian woman. Good Christian woman. How about that sot in the corner? Not bothering nobody. See a sot in the corner. Been here long. As soon as I opened. Got started a bit earlier, I suspect. On a bender, huh? Sleeping in a ditch or something? You don't think maybe Ted? Nah. Ted's a good man. Honest. Well liked. Liked, but well liked. Sales is a good fit. Selling hammers. Can you believe it? Somebody has to. Hammers. They don't sell themselves. Here, here. It's just hard. Head on the road. Tough all over. What's to do all day? Come here, I guess. Sure. What I do. Keep drinks, conversation, and the entertainment. Sure. Tonight. Oh, tonight it's Junebug. Oh, like the movie Junebug? That's a great movie. If you guys haven't seen it, chat. I'll stay for that. I need some music, get my mind off Ted. Something romantic. Love song from when the world was young. What time? Around 8 maybe? I'll set 'em up slow. I'll sleep right through it. Get back on that weird dinosaur show, will you? Now, those history programs don't make any sense. For the nature programs. I think they can just say anything on TV. I don't believe there to be a damn word in the Bible dinosaurs on the ark. In a long time since Sunday school for me. You go to church though? Nah, not since Bess. It's her church, really. Good Christian woman. Christian woman. Well, I'm curious to see where they're going with it. I've got you now. I just think they're gonna run out of rope before long. Dinosaurs on the ark. I prefer the nature programs. Yeah. So your vacation was good? 7 days poolside. I thought you said it was a beach. Oh, sure. Oh, it was a pool. Was it a pool? Or a beach? Maybe I don't remember. Weird. I'm making this up? Oh no, Hi Harry. Are the old folks here? It's me and Evelyn. All morning. Hi, Evelyn. And that sot in the corner. You're early, Pearl. Or would you say she's pearly? Your parents usually don't roll in until evening, 5 or 6. Thing all right? Sure, thanks. We just have some stuff to talk about. Post up here, and let's watch this weird dinosaur show. I'll stand you a drink. All Harry's pouring today is Hard Times whiskey. That all you got? They make a good whiskey. Sure, but the rumors are rumors. Put it on my tab, Harry. Driving Pearl? Oh God, no. No, they want almost 40 cents a gallon. Lady, like 6.50 a gallon here. I had the early shift. I just walked over. In this heat, still working over there at Ace Jewelry and Loan. Joe Harden proudly trading shortcuts for dignity 6 days a week since 1962. Speaking of heat, it is 103 degrees outside right now. That, as my uh, streaming computer is telling me here. At least they have deity to shut down on Sunday. With Joe, it's more likely a hangover. Can it be both? Well, I know you see more trade than I do. Be slow over at the hardware store. Slow isn't the word. Now Ted is out, chilling for quality hammers, make up income. Have you considered quality hammers on your shelf? You made the switch recently and business has tripled. Well, of course, I'd love to have dinner with your lovely daughters. Evelyn, hey, a man gets lonely out on the road. I know how it is. Ah, Harry, you've been traveling, right? Sure, yeah. Down in New Orleans, just taking a break. Vacation. Looking around for ideas. Tell her about the pool or the beach. Evelyn, sounds nice. And the hostess. I may just cut you off. Looks dejected. So, the pool or the beach? Yeah, Harry. Which was it? Well, it was a week of relaxation. Now I'm back. Still look dressed. If you don't mind me saying. He just looks like that. Yep, that's how I am. I always look stressed. Resting stressed face. Sure, that's how I look. Never known you to leave town, Harry. Never known you to leave this bar. Oh no, I get out. Still drive that old truck? I don't know. I think they towed it eventually. Hell, you say? That must have been years ago, Harry. How do you get around now? I take the bus or I walk. You walk to New Orleans? Watch it, Evelyn. Didn't mean nothing by it, Harry. Harry, did you really go to New Orleans? Now, just where do you get off? Sorry, forget it. Sure, she didn't mean nothing by it. We'll lay off you and get back to drinking. Gotta be ready for the entertainment. Oh, who's on tonight? Tonight, it's Junebug. I'm assuming it's a band then. Round 8, I think. I'll stick around. Could use some sad music. I'm here to break some hearts. What's that? Dash dreams. What are you talking about? Gotta talk to my parents about their bar tab. I won't be paying for them anymore. Hang on now. No, it's time to cut the old folks loose and head west. Can't keep enabling them. No, that's a debt now. Harry, I'm sorry. Now you've got a vested interest, and I don't want to make a victim of you. Come up with it somehow. Sure. No, it's not that. The thing about debts is you never know when they'll be reckoned and called in. What's that mean? Not saying anything, but I know debt, Harry. I see it all day, all around me. Thick gray fog. In the air I breathe, at the pawn shop, they have a new financial technology. I'm the ambassador. Did you know that? New technology? The new kind of debt, Evelyn. It's a mess. What do you mean, a new kind of debt? You know what we do at the pawn shop? Secured loans. We don't buy used goods. We take personal property as collateral on a loan. And if you don't pay your loan, you sell your stuff. Sure, I get that. Works for people who couldn't get loans otherwise. Yes. Now Hardin has this new idea. Calls it a payday advance. But it's just a short-term unsecured loan with a wicked interest rate. No filtering. Most who borrow can't keep up. And he has this big pile of debts. big returns on paper. He can sell those debts to a bank. Huh, who's borrowing like that? What do you think? Joe put me in charge of it. The only dark skinned clerk in the whole shop. Think so? I know it. Don't you see I look just like you? You can trust me. Joe knows they won't pay on time. There's no money in lending, but there's money in usury. Usury? Usuri? Not familiar with that word. That's in the Bible. I won't be a shill. Just have to save a bit more, and then I go to California. I'll be a real clerk at a credit union or something. Something ethical, like Golden One Credit Union. I just have to get rid of these old parasites first. Neither a borrower nor a lender be. Well, my tab is in good shape, I think. You're behind too. Not as bad as the Slades, but well, Harry, the only thing I owe you is a handshake and this whiskey you're about to pour me. Let's say this one's on me, Pearl. I'm good for it. For today, just say it's on me. Awfully strict about a cash for a guy who just got back from vacation. Drink up, Evelyn. Maybe we'd better find some other chair to sink into so your debts don't get reckoned out from under you. I'm out for a bit. I'll be back later to disappoint a couple of old deadbeats. Oof. I'll stay for the entertainment. I won't throw you out, but just remember what I said. Dun dun dun. Management material. That's what he said. Lawrence, is that so? 11 years behind, a supermarket till. Damn right. Damn right. I have commitment, reliability. But he said management material. Bet they raise you to $3. I bet 4. That's responsibility. See Pearl today? She was working all day, I think. Usually doesn't work mornings. Slade women are all getting promoted. They just put her on another shift. What's the morning shift like at a pawn shop, you think? Black coffee and desperation. Celebrate. Harry, another round. Celebrating 2 promotions in the family. Talked to Pearl today? He worked all day. She was here earlier looking for you too. She'll be back. Why don't you just pace yourselves till you talk to her? We're celebrating. Pace yourselves or pay your bill. Why are you so stuck on a bill all of a sudden? Are you sunstruck? Sure, you know, it's twice as bright when you got the ocean and the pool both reflecting at you. Oof. Evelyn, catch sight of any alligators? Oh, you didn't see Lightspeed. Sure, it was gators everywhere. A swamp. Big sandy swamp. Pool and a hostess. What's that? Set him up, Harry. Junebug will be here any minute. We want to be receptive. All right. I keep track. It'll be a reckoning. Folks hear about the reckoning? First I've heard. What's up, Harry? Short on your bills? The books get away from you? That's an ignorant thing to say. Doing my books for 10 years, keeping this place alive all on my own. Ever since Bess. I just let you run that tab up until you drink yourselves underground. Now, he didn't mean nothing by it, Harry. Yeah, Harry. No, I'm only joking. Sure, I know. I know you're joking. All right. Let's drink. Better slow down. Hard times whiskey comes on strong. I want to end up like that boiled owl in the corner. Can't tell anymore. Here they have some secret ingredients. Secret process or something. Something in the wood they age it in? Yeah, something strange in that wood. Wake up, Larry. Don't call me Larry. Sounds like an old man. Right, Silver Fox. Now you. I'll let it slide. Another. Well, I don't get paid until Friday. I haven't seen Pearl all day. Pick it up when she comes back. Don't count on it. What the hell kind of thing to say is that? Our own daughter. Generosities have limits. I don't know what she said, but the Slades are good for it. Family takes care of our own. Sure, we'll get it straightened out when she comes back. She'll get here sooner, she'll miss the entertainment. Shouldn't Junebug be here now, Harry? Yep. We get working with artists, good entertainment, but it's always late. It's pretty late, though. Stick around, we're celebrating. Sure. Yeah, not expecting a late night sentimental call, and if he does, let it ring. Landerer. A drink, Evelyn? One more, Harry. I just want to hear some music. Well, she'd better show up soon. Uh, how is this so far? It's really odd in a good way. Just an interesting way to tell a story. I love the song. Never heard it. It's a love song. It's a Valentine. Sure. Ever been in love? Nope. Me neither. Well, there's Ted. Son of a bitch. Evelyn. You love Ted, right? The son of a bitch. Out on the road. Selling hammers and hammering shop girls. Holy shit. Um, I think it's just meant to be a weird thing that you meander through. It may not be the best kind of thing to experience on a stream, but it's what chat voted for, so. Um, he isn't. Well, I wish you would. I don't mean that. Sure. I don't mean that. Son of a bitch, but you have to stick by your family. Sometimes it kills you. Do you? Why? You just have to. Why? I love this song. What if they're better off without us? If folks could get better with money, Ted could, I don't know, meet someone new. You wouldn't. He's a good man. Would you? Ugh. All I want is to be free of parasites. My own money, pay my own debts. Don't be a fool. Buy me a drink. What do you want? I want to run a hardware store with my dear husband. Evelyn, I want a whiskey. That's all you want? And a love song. Whiskey and a love song sounds like a bad conversation. Or a combination. She could have said, sure. Earl, you could have said something. Shouldn't have to say anything, Dad. At least you sit and soak up a debt. Celebrating. Earl, it's supposed to be a celebration. Don't you know the news? Larry, drop it. Go celebrate. I'm not stopping you, but I'm not paying for it. Your mother's going to be a manager. So put a manager's salary on that tab. It's not. Sure, they said she's management material. What kind of material are you, Pearl? Maybe. He said maybe you're gonna be the one that saves me. I'm made of sweat and blood and beer. It's like you raised me. That's a damn strange thing to say. Sure, my hands are cut up, but you're a loan clerk. Your mother is a manager at a supermarket. Damn it, Lawrence. It's not settled. Not settled? O'Neill just handed you a promotion. Why can't you celebrate? Rosa, what did he say to you? Remember what he said to you? He said, didn't he? He said, maybe eventually.
Maybe eventually. Maybe eventually management material to keep your chin up. Maybe eventually. Sooner or later, keep your chin up. How's that, Dad? Enough. Still settle. It'll just take longer. So look again. Sit with me, Larry. Just wait for the music. Get away from the awfulness. Sure. You can celebrate. Sure. Blade women are moving up eventually. She's this late, she's not coming. Where's Junebug? Where's the entertainment? They said if she's this late, she's not coming. She always shows up. Got nothing better to do. Gonna settle up first? Don't be a fool. Watch it. Buy you a drink. How about a water, Evelyn, and maybe call it a night? What time is it? I love this song. It's relaxing. Sun by the pool, on a beach full of gators. God damn it, Evelyn. Harry, your language. What would Bess think? Good Christian woman. God damn it. Who cares if I did or didn't go to New Orleans? You didn't mean anything by it. Maybe I just sat here, alone in the dark. Do you like that, Evelyn? Is that what you want to hear? Watching nature programs in the dark. Me and the deer and the gators and the goddamn dinosaurs. Harry's Ark, Evelyn, 2x2, out of the flood and into the poorhouse. He's drunk. All on my dime. Well, there's going to be a reckoning. All of you. Stick around and you'll see. What are you talking about, Harry? What reckoning? I want to hear another love song. Where's Junebug? I hope she never shows up. Can't pay her. The money's run out. What's that? It's gone. Money's all gone. Let you sponges soak up so many free drinks now I can't even stock whiskey without striking a deal. No more whiskey? Harry, what kind of deal? Doesn't matter. Can't blame us. Harry, we're just a little short from time to time. Sure. Just leave, Pearl. Just trust me. Okay, I'm leaving. You sure? I'm sure. You don't deserve this. All I want is love song. And a whiskey. You'll have plenty of time for whiskey. I just want to be left alone. A man is like a straitjacket. I know, Evelyn. Only he'd meet some tall young thing and on the road. I know. 11 years. Find a supermarket till. Keep your chin up, Rosa, eventually. Maybe. Maybe eventually. Now, you all should clear out. Where would we go? Just let us wait. Let's wait for Junebug. Good for it. We just want to have a few drinks. See the entertainment, then we'll go home. You don't understand. Sure. You know you're struggling. We're all struggling. Harry, you said you have a deal, right? God damn it. You don't understand me. Harry, your language. I understand. We'll settle our debts soon. Rose is in line for this promotion. All they want is debt. They feed on it. They put it in the whiskey. What? The hell are you saying? We'll be here soon. Boy from hard times. Will be a reckoning. Harry, our debt's not to the distillery. It is now. I traded it. I sold it. Sorry. I'm so sorry. Fuck. Eerie hum from. Holy shit! That startled me. All right. That's the end of the Act 2 interlude. I'm gonna cut it there for now. The YouTube, I'll catch you in part 2.